Hello my friends and welcome back to our blind let's play of AI the Somnium Files, or I the Somnium Files. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel. I'm sorry, but habits are hard to kill and I'm used to calling this AI. In the last episode we got the Annihilation ending and man, Enter Zero in our last video. If you haven't seen that comment, go and read it because he talks all about how messed up some things are by what we find out. For one, he mentions that we never actually talked to Iris at all in the entire left side because it's all Saito. The only good ending is Mizuka's ending, but then you realize that Iris is dead, and all of that happened. The joke ending is even worse because with the joke ending, we would end up going insane and becoming a serial killer, basically, because we don't have the medication from Iva. But someone asked, well, what's the difference between the left side and the right side? And I think I answered that question too early. Because now, my opinion of the left side has drastically changed from those revelations. And speaking of the right side, we got our... Do we say it? Do we dare say it? Our final path? I don't know. It's kind of tough. Date was restrained to the sick machine when he woke up. Aiba's body was shorted out from the taser shock, and only her communication function was still working. Then, a man entered. Saito, who was number 89's body. Let us do it! Oh, I'm so excited! Day 6 Wednesday, SOUSI. Abandoned factory, Wednesday at 12:55 a.m.
You're awake.
Hi, Aiba.
Damn it.
I don't think you can release yourself.
Well, do something about it.
What is it you expect me to do?
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me.
Yes, there's an idea.
I cannot.
Why not?
Why not?
My body has short-circuited.
Oh, okay.
It must have been the electric currents from earlier.
Gah.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still operational. I attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
And?
No response.
Well, you tried. I mean, Aiba's the MVP of this game. She's amazing.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups. Likely a result of Congressman Tsujima's interference.
He thinks I'm investigating Monika's case.
That is not the only reason. So Tsujima holds a personal grudge against you. He wants you dead. That is likely why Pewter is attempting to delete my data.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We got like 4 hours before that happens, or at least we did have 4 hours.
For now. But if they breach my final layer of ice, they will destroy me.
I really hope we don't have to use that self-destruct code that we were talking about earlier.
I would cease to exist.
No, don't say that.
You're Saito Tsujima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
Renju's body on the ground, without his left eye.
All the dots.
You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now? You used the machine to exchange minds, then got rid of his body.
Close, but you're a little off. I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes.
Now, what do you mean?
But what interests me more is you. How do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds?
I'm psychic.
The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
But how? How do I know that? Why do I know that? Why do I know about Saito, the prototype machine, and changing personalities?
The current. Did it unlock your memories?
All the dots.
Then tell me, this body was originally...
Mine.
Mine.
That means your body...
This is your body, isn't it, Saito?
The words came out easily. I don't know why. But in a moment of harsh realization, I knew. Number 89's body is mine, and my body is Saito's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy. Give me back my body.
Oh, I can look around. Oh, look at this. Let's check everything out as always. Metal shelf. Here's that manual. The prototype sync manual, instruction manual. Wait, I totally butchered that, sorry. The prototype sync machine instruction manual. Wait. How do I know that it's a manual? It's probably the prototype sync machine manual. A bottle of chemicals. Yeah, it's almost like our memories from before have carried over to now. I see a lot of stuff. This is very 999-ish. A locker. Maybe the morphogenetic field is at play. A medical simulation mannequin. It's creepy.
Hey, how about a little help here?
What are you doing?
Mario, help me out. This guy isn't much help. I can't do anything like this. Aw, Mario! I'm sad. A long desk in the corner of the room. Renju, I don't believe it. There are a lot of books. An oil drum. The shelf is full of medical chemicals. A CRT monitor. There's nothing on the screen. A plastic bucket. An overhead crane. Don't see anything else in here, you guys. Alright, let's talk to Falco / Saito. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Saito. Where are Iris and Hitomi?
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
Yet?
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk. It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two. In front of you, of course.
Yeah, that's one of the things Entra also pointed out is the fact that he wants our body back because of that release. I mean, killing people actually is like a high for Saito.
Which is why I haven't killed them yet.
I will destroy you. Oh, the angry dots.
Such beautiful eyes.
You know, Boss had that similar expression when you wore her skin. Yeah, that sounds so creepy.
I was going to begin the sync, but I think I've changed my mind. I want to see you mad. But what will really set you off?
If you don't shut your mouth right now.
All right, talking it is.
Bastard.
What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
It's early Wednesday morning. Shoko was killed last Friday. That was day 1, which makes today day 6. For 5 days, what was Saito up to? I decided to ask him what he did every day until now. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's sort of like reverse. It's sort of like the reverse chart. So in this ending where we got to ask him like what he was doing on each day as we led up to this event, now we get to ask him what he did on each day as we led up to this event. And there are two different paths with two different histories. What do you have in our file? Hey, we got Saito here and still someone unknown. That's interesting. What if I missed that somewhere? Saito Sejima, very disturbing picture of Date there. Male, age 30, birthday March 1st. Profession NRO representative, or MPO, sorry. He likes fireworks and dislikes humans. His hobby is murder. Skills, stabbing, strangling, killing, and shooting. I'm sure he's the life of the party. Saito is Sosujima's son. His mother died giving birth to him. Born with a brain dysfunction that left him unable to properly secrete oxytocin, he can only feel pleasure from murder. So creepy. SAT, Special Assault Team. A unit of the police department specialized for situations involving firearms of extreme risk. Often called Special Forces. Tokyo, Osaka, Hokkaido, Chiba, Kanagawa, Aichi, Fukuoka, and Okinawa all had their own SAT squads. Saito and Iris. Date synced with Iris after Renju's body was found in Sunfish Pocket. However, at that time, Date was, or could have been, in Iris's body. Why didn't he try to get his, Date's body back then? If the sync had continued past the 6-minute time limit, he could have done that. But remember what Saito and Boss's body said about journeys. A journey only truly ends once you come back home. Saito wasn't done murdering just yet. He didn't want his journey to come to an end. He still had more victims in mind. Why though? Like, what is the point of all his victims? What do they have in common? Estate Housewives Cooking. A cooking magazine popular among working class families, Date misunderstood this magazine to be a legendary erotic magazine prized by fans and collectors. So prized, in fact, that it sells for eye-popping prices online. Dust explosion, a phenomenon in which particles of a flammable substance scattered in the air rapidly combust with explosive force when a heat source is introduced. Coal dust explosions are the most notable example, but dust explosions of various substances such as sugar, wheat, soybean, tea, leather, plastic, silicon, magnesium, iron, and aluminum have been known to occur. Still a lot of question marks left though. Alright, let's do this, you guys. Saito, day 1. Friday. Saito explained what he did on Friday. At 4 a.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko. He called Renju to this abandoned factory and switched bodies with him. But you just switched from Renju's body to Saito. After taking Renju's body, Saito killed Shoko, then brought the body back to Bloom Park. But as he explained to me, I somehow felt that I had already knew. I didn't understand why. I felt like it was being etched into my brain. Why was Shoko's rental phone in the horse?
Oh, right. I put that there. When I was fixing Shoko's body on the horse, her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away. So, I decided to push it into the mouth of the horse.
That's weird. I don't think he cared though.
The merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow, which allowed the phone to fall down into its body.
Day 2, Saturday.
I was still in Renju's body. My next target was Iris. If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket. I even video called her, but for some reason, she said no. This was around 5 p.m.
Yeah, this is where the plans diverged.
I was still Renju, the president of Lemniscate. I didn't think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me, but...
Date, do you remember? Saturday evening after syncing with Mizuki, inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her.
Yeah, I do.
The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renju called Iris.
Oh.
You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Ah, so that's where the
Iris
split
didn't accept
happens.
Saito's proposition because of your warning. If you did not warn her...
She would have been taken here.
All the dots. And then the other history would have happened dots.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me. However...
You got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
So unlucky.
It's amazing how so many dominoes fell because one was changed.
My plans were ruined, but my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good.
Day 3 Sunday.
After the accident, my body was taken to Central Hospital. I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday. The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state. But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You pushed the intercom button.
Is this when she was live streaming?
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes.
Yeah.
He said, "Come with me."
Come with me if you want to live.
You got Iris to come with you. But when you tried to bring her here...
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Oh, you know that too? But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car. I was pushing my luck.
It's amazing how so many things are different because of one instance.
My plan and my body were both in shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were affecting me as well. My mind was scrambled, and I couldn't think straight.
All the dots.
I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep. I managed to make it back here and collapsed on the ground. Next thing I knew, it was the next day. I woke up around noon on Monday. Renju's body was about to expire.
Day 4 Monday?
By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course, my consciousness as well. That's when I got a call from a Mr. Amanoma. The man you call Pewter.
Oh, I was about to say, I don't know that person. Okay. I knew this story after that.
The boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
Poor guy. His love was already dead. Or... yeah, I mean, you could say he was already dead, right? Yeah, he just basically was dead. So Peter came up with a plan to help number 89 escape. Rohan, as number 89, got into the car with Saito as Renju and fled from the police. Got it. So Falco was Rohan. Which is why the killer was imprisoned for the murders, because they had switch bodies. Got it. Why did you want number 89 to escape?
When I heard that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ, I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body. I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you. You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you while you're in this body. A rather nice plan if I do say so myself. That's why I asked Pewter to help number 89 escape. I wanted this body at all costs.
What happened after you escaped with number 89 in the car?
I brought Rohan, who was inside number 89's body, to the abandoned factory. Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings 6 years ago. So naturally, we had a lot to talk about, but I didn't have much time left. Not to sound like a broken record, but Renju's body was almost done. It was completely useless at this point.
Yes, you said that.
So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync. As a result, this happened.
Renju.
Poor Renju.
It's just like I told you. He died of natural causes.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. What he means by natural causes is from the car accident's injuries. And because he never got medical treatment because Saito basically pushed his body beyond the limit, that's how he died from natural injuries. I understand now. Okay. I know I'm a little bit slow, but you know, I'll get to it eventually. About the shooting on Monday.
Just mercenaries I hired. After I woke up Monday, I arranged the hit. They were expensive, but I had access to Renju's bank account. I paid them with his money. Of course, my intention was only to kidnap Iris. But after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so I decided to leave the arrangements as they were. And then, Pewter. I told him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed.
So wait, hold on. Mercenaries I hired. So the mercenaries were just random people hired by Saito. Okay, got it. I sort of missed that somehow. I expect them to be part of some organization, but no, they were just random people. Huh.
And he acted on his own without consulting me.
Day 5, Tuesday?
I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m., I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you.
You know what's weird about all this too is, if you think about it, in many ways, we're basically, in a sense, like Iris's father. And the reason I say it is because Iris looked up to number 89 as a father figure. She called him uncle, and she said she wanted him to marry Hitomi. So yeah, I mean the closeness that we've had with Iris, and the other path along this route, that closeness we had with Iris wasn't a relationship that was like a dirty relationship, that she's a young girl and we're a predatory male. You know, that relationship was almost out of a fatherly instinct, if you would call it that. And that's really cool, I think. I like that.
Iris got so excited that she dropped her guard.
In many ways, Iris and Mizuki are kind of like half sisters. Because, I mean, I have an adopted sister, so I don't believe family is defined by blood. So if Mizuki is basically being raised by us, in a way, she's like our daughter. And Iris is sort of like our daughter because we want to marry Hitomi. We would have married Hitomi if things didn't really happen badly. I think, yeah, that's really cool. And now I can say now someone's gonna be like, that day wasn't Falco during this time. That didn't happen. I like to think it happened that way.
I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
I hate this guy so much.
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
I see.
Seriously, people like this just to use and abuse people the way he's doing it. I mean, he really is a true psychopath. or a sociopath, or whatever path you want to call him. He's that.
That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
So the person she trusts most.
You, Date.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. I was right about that.
Number 89's current body was originally yours.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained her and called Hitomi.
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
I used Iris to reel in Hitomi. And you.
And all the advances on Hitomi, at least in his mind, by Date were not based on a physical nature, but on an actual real relationship that he couldn't remember having with her. Man, it's really, really neat.
Thanks for being so cooperative.
Oh, shut up.
But you did drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting.
About Monika's murder 18 years ago.
I was only 12, but I remember it vividly. On that day, 18 years ago, I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monika. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car.
Yeah. When in that Somnium, I said it's kind of weird because So seems to regret the fact that the unknown killer had killed Monika, or at least we didn't know who the killer was at the time. And I guess he did regret the death.
He went to the Harbor Warehouse District.
Sorry if I'm talking a lot right now. It's just, I just find this whole thing so fascinating and so good, so well written. And I'm saying so a lot because So's on the screen and my mind is playing tricks on me because of it. But anyway, it's really, really awesome. This is a great game. I really love this game. I am so happy we played this game. And we're still playing this game. It's not over yet. Why did you kill Monika anyway? It's kind of a dirtbag move. You didn't need to do that.
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I understand now.
Before Monika, I would kill cats and pigeons. It was the only way I could feel happiness. The only way I could feel anything.
And the Dexter parallels are really strong, in my opinion. If you've never seen the show Dexter, this is basically Dexter, except, you know, he had a code. He wouldn't just kill someone because he wanted to kill someone. It had to be done in the right way according to his mind.
But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to it.
So you had to kill more and more.
Next, I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monika. That woman took my dad from me, and she stole all the happiness from my house. So I chose her as a target.
It's kind of weird because by killing Iris, you're killing your sister. Or half-sister. Still.
I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland.
Yes, we know.
And I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean. My mom died giving birth to me.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
So, naturally, my emotions toward my dad were complicated.
All the dots. All the so dots. Why is he laughing? Like, that's a really weird image to show So just laughing like that.
Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monika, would things be different?
Of course things would be different, you idiot.
Maybe the murders 6 years ago never would have happened. Me, you, Rohan. Maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this. And maybe Shoko Nodami never would have gotten killed.
Look, we all have choices that we make in life, and you made bad choices, and you continue to make bad choices. That's not on anyone except you.
Isn't destiny a curious thing?
No, Destiny has nothing to do with this. It's all you psychopathic, murderous maniac.
One mistake can change so many lives.
Let's listen to the rest of his story.
Sorry, I don't have anything else to say to you.
Or let's not.
And even I'm growing tired of seeing that twisted, angry face of yours.
All the dots. We need to get this guy dots. Are you better yet? Can you, like, power up to do a shock or something, please?
So, shall we get started? Give me my body back.
Yeah.
What a strange fake eye.
I mean, I know he's taking out Iva, but still, that always will gross me out.
Oh well.
Whew, that's good. I thought he was gonna throw it or eat it or something. Oh! Oh! I did not need to see that. That was...
All right, it's ready.
Oh my gosh. Hey, FlightlessBird, you played Resident Evil 8. You saw worse. I don't care. I wasn't expecting that. And when you don't expect something, it's worse. Trust me. What the?
This is the sync room.
Yeah, it is. From Abyss. What the?
That was...
All the dots.
Damn it, why can't I wake up? This doesn't look like footage from a surveillance camera.
Oh, we're in a Somnium. I was just expecting this thing to happen, and that was it. So we have 3 mental locks. 4 mental locks. All right. 5 mental locks. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Search Kaname Date. Date Kaname. Abyss Special Agent Verify Identity. Syncing in the chain.
What?
Okay, we just unlocked something without doing anything. I was about to call this a video because we have a Somnium to explore, but...
Am I being synced?
Oh, it's happening in reverse. Oh. Now this is cool. Oh no, we are actually doing the Somnium. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put a stop here because I don't want to get into a Somnium at 30 plus minutes. A lot of interesting stuff happened today, and I know I did a lot of talking, sorry about that. I just think, like I said, this game is amazing, and I want to talk about it because it's incredible. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save here, and I love you guys so very much. Comment on the comment description below on what do you think is going to happen next. Providing, of course, you don't actually know what's going to happen next. And I just want to say hugely, thank you so much for having no spoilers at all in any of our playthroughs so far. I can't tell you how much that means to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to give a thanks to Ashenda Mist. Go check out her channel if you haven't seen it yet because she has been extremely helpful for me. And just everything in life and in games, and yeah, she's just been amazing. So thank you so much, Ashenda. And until next time, my friends, we're gonna go reverse syncing, I guess. Until then, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.